Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So we're in my kitchen because I'm actually making Corey and I some soup for dinner. So while my soup continues to boil for the next half hour or so, I'm gonna share my body care project, Use It Up. So briefly before we start, I really had no intentions of bringing back my body care Use It Ups. I don't know why. I was just like, I don't really feel like I have things that I need to work through. And then kind of over like the past 2 weeks, not that I've been feeling overwhelmed with my stash again, but I was kind of just coming to the conclusion that I did have some things that I really needed to pay some attention on. And like they were, not that they were building up, some things were, but some things were just getting old. And so I was like, I kind of need to focus on them. And once I kind of started making a list of things I wanted to like focus on, I was like, okay, I could actually just share this. People have been asking like, where are your Use It Ups? Question mark. And honestly, I was like, I really don't have any intention of bringing them back. I'm so sorry. So for all of you that have been asking where these have been, we're back. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the Bath & Body Works and Scentsy things I have because I do have body care from both and I do want to actively work on both. So this is going to be a combo of the two. Those are the only two brands I have here to share. Not that there won't be others in the future, but that's just what I have going right now. And then also I do have like, for example, I have lotions that I have marked, but I do have like body creams that some things you just can't see visual progress on. So for everything, I listed the weight. So I do have my notes here with me. If you see me looking down, I do apologize. But I do weigh everything, or at least I did for this round, because I think it'll be helpful long-term, like visually to see progress if I'm not finishing up things during the month to see month over month progress. The weight may help more, especially for those things I can't specifically line, and even for the things I did line. It might just help me because I'm a numbers person. And then when we're talking about weight, I did weigh these things in grams because personally, I know some people do ounces, and I know that like in here, sorry about this filming situation, like this is 8 fluid ounces. So people are like, oh, I'll weigh it in ounces. It's like the default setting on most scales. However, this is 8 ounces. So if I put it on my scale and it says 7 today, and I put it on my scale and it says 6 next month, I want to see more progress. So, and like the more detail. So I put it into grams. So it gives me a higher number and you can see it move. It's just more accurate, I feel like. I hope that makes sense. Once we start talking numbers, maybe it'll make more sense as well. This is just my intro, and I feel like I've already made it incredibly long and we haven't started, so let's begin. The first product I'm gonna share with you is in fact this Bath & Body Works Peach Prosecco Macaron body lotion, and I do have the pump in it. I'm so glad they sell the pumps now. Can we just take a moment that they sell the pumps? I'm so excited. I wish these fit everything I owned, honestly. Okay, so I do have a line on this one. Honestly, this one is from, I think I bought this in 2022 here. So also, what is happening here? I don't know about that. I'm actively working on this, as you can see. I'm not getting that far into it, but I did buy this year. I don't have a ton of body lotions, but I think at the time when I was picking out lotions to use, when I got my fancy new pumps, I was like, oh, this one just seems the most seasonally appropriate, I guess, but I don't think I have a ton of lotions. So I'm working on this one. I did the weight, and the weight is currently 197 grams. So we will see. I'm not like in a huge rush necessarily with this one, but I do want to work on it and I do want to see some progress. So, but I know I have been using it. It just seems like it's not moving very fast necessarily. Okay. And then the next thing I want to work on is my Bath & Body Works Coconut Cream Pie body cream. So this body cream is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's before they did the reformulation. This is from the beginning of 2021, I want to say. The date on it is like the very end of 2020, according to like the the label up here. I don't know how much you can see of that, but it's 2020 and then 344. So that's like the end of 2020. I probably got this. I think this was like the first collection in 2022, 2021, 2021. This was like, all the rage. But coconut cream pie. This currently weighs 253 grams. This is essentially unused. I have 1 or 2 body creams that are actually older than this. However, when I was going through them, this one is incredibly yellow. So I am like, I definitely need to work on this. It's not like soupy, but I want to work on it a lot. I do feel like the fragrance has changed a little bit over time. It's not necessarily gone off, but it smells more like, what was the one that came out that first Christmas that everyone loved? It was like the cookies. It was yellow. I had some. It came out in the same collection as Margarita Cupcake, which I love Margarita Cupcake. I can't think of the name of it, but it smells more like that now. Whereas before, I feel like it was more coconutty a little bit. So I feel like it has changed a little. And then once I saw the color of this, I was like, oh boy, I need to pull this in. So I originally had in a Scentsy body cream I wanted to work on, but then I saw this guy and was like, oh, she's going off. I need to work on her. So coconut cream pie body cream needs my full attention stat. So essentially what I do kind of here is I'll alternate days. So I'll use a body lotion one day, I'll use a body cream the next day. I'll kind of just alternate. Otherwise, I'll probably, if I don't make myself alternate, I'll always use the same one. Also, I'll explain this too, like kind of when I have 2 things in the same category. So for me, these are like post-shower moisturizing, so they're in the same category. If I'm ever like, or if you maybe struggle with this, it's something that I struggled with, which seems so ridiculous that like my mind thinks this way, but maybe you guys can relate. I was like, I can't figure out how to like truly alternate these, which seems incredibly obvious, like use one and then use the other, right? But say like I missed a day or I used something else for a day and so now I'm off, and I'm just like, I just was like, I need a system because this is so dumb, like just alternate, right? But I was just like, I need a system. So essentially what I do now is I will do like my body lotion or like my Bath and Body Works products on my even days of the month. And then I'll use my Scentsy, which in this case, this is filling a Scentsy body cream spot technically. So I'm going to use this on the odd days of the month. So essentially you could just alternate, but my system, which has actually been really helping me with like truly getting through both things and not just overly focusing on one thing if I don't want to be. So I'm just like, oh, it's the 11th today. It's an odd day. I need to use my body cream. That seems so ridiculous now that I'm saying it out loud, but it's truly helped me. So if it's a tip that helps you, I hope you can use it. But I was just like, okay, I feel like I'm only reaching for this one thing. So like these 2 that are in my same like after shower, I'm like, oh, I'll always use the body lotion because it has the pump and it's like the path of least resistance. And then I was never working on my body cream. So now I kind of have a system where I can rotate. So even if I get off a day, maybe I use the body lotion, back to back technically because I missed a day, but at least it helps me stay on track with like what I'm trying to accomplish. It makes sense in my head. It's helped take the pressure off me, even though it probably seems like it's adding more pressure. It seems ridiculous. Okay, I have another Bath and Body Works body cream. This is like a totally separate situation here. So this is my Bath and Body Works body cream in Pastel Skies. This is the Ultimate Hydration body cream. So this is actually the new formula of body cream. This is from 2022. So you might be like, what the heck? I thought this was a Project Use It Up, which it is. And I do have products in here clearly that I want to get through that are my older products. This is like brand spanking new in my collection. The reason I want to use this is because this is my favorite scent ever. This is my baby. I have this body cream and I have another body cream that I bought at the most recent SAS. So because this is my baby, I don't want to I only bought 2 because the one time when I was like totally in love with the scent and I stocked up on all the things, I barely got to use any of them. They all went bad and I had to get rid of all of them. Like, and the scent smelled horrible on my skin in the end. Like, something changed, and every time I sweat, the skin the scent went like totally rancid on me. So I got rid of all of the things, and I like totally stocked up because I loved the scent. So this time I only bought 2 body creams and a shower gel. But the difference this time is I'm working on this right away. Like, no excuses. I can't put off working on this favorite scent of mine. So it's in this project technically because I'm working on it. I'm not like trying to race through it by any means, but basically I have this sitting on my nightstand and I kind of use it as like a hand cream before I go to bed, because like as I'm sleeping with my blanket, I like get whiffs of it and I'm like, this scent brings me so much calm, and like it's my favorite. It makes me feel amazing. So it's kind of like my before bed hand cream situation. Will it stay that forever? Probably not, but that's how I'm using it right now because I want to get use out of it. It definitely has a lot of vanilla, so it's not incredibly yellow, but it is definitely a scent that could turn yellow. So I'm using this right now as that. It weighs 250 grams, so it's not used very much, but obviously I'm only using it as hand cream. But that's why this brand new product is in my Project Use It app. I need to get through it. Okay, need to move this along here. So we have, next I have a hand cream I pulled in. So this is my Scentsy hand cream in Coconut Daiquiri. It is dated of 2022, but it is my oldest hand cream, so I want to work on it. This has 80 grams left. It is like probably half used if I had to guess. And like this has a pretty big spout, if you will. So I feel like you can use these up fairly quickly, but these are fairly large hand creams. They're 2.7 fluid ounces. So I love the formula of this. It's just half used and I really haven't reached for it in a while. It's just been hanging out in my purse rent free. So I need to work on this. Okay. Next, let's move to the shower items. So I have the Bath & Body Works shower gel in Pearberry that I am about halfway on. So this is the oldest shower gel in my collection. I got it at the summer SAS in 2020. So she is the oldest I have. Kind of back when I would do my old Project Use It Ups, I did push through a lot of things and I have decluttered a lot of things. And that's why originally I was like, I don't need to do these. I've decluttered so much, which I have, but things are starting to trickle back in. Things are starting to get old again, as you can see. So I'm restarting them. So she's about halfway. She currently weighs 224 grams. Once again, I do have the pump on her because I love the pumps. Okay. And so back to what I was saying about the alternating, I have had this in my shower and then I had a Scentsy body wash in my shower. And so I was trying to balance rotating the two. I actually took the Scentsy one out knowing I'm starting this project because in my recent organization of my stash, I realized that I had this and it was getting quite old. So this is also from 2020, but the fall of 2020. And the body wash I was using from Scentsy is way, way newer. So I was like, no, I need to focus on this. So these are going to be my 2 body washes that I'm going to rotate through in the shower. I may maybe put one upstairs, one downstairs. I'm not entirely sure. I may just also put them both in my master shower. And then if I go upstairs to like take a bath or something, maybe I'll just take one with me. But having them downstairs is probably the best place to get the most use out of them. But this one's completely full. I had to mark it all the way up here because like she's plumb full. She's never been used. Not a once. So this weighs 340 grams. She's full. She needs some love. And I felt like, hello, what a perfect time to start this. The notes are cinnamon, cider, spice, pumpkin, and vanilla glaze. Like this is super, super fall. And I feel like this is going to continue to motivate me to work on this. And then like I'll use this and I'll be so excited to use this again the next day because this is very summery, as you can see. And then white pumpkin and chai, very, very fall appropriate. Okay. And I have an extra pump, so I probably will put a pump in this, honestly. And then also for the shower, I have not pulled out a scrub. I've been like 2 weeks at least without a scrub in my shower, and I've just neglected to pull a new one. So the oldest scrub I have in my collection currently is from February 2021. It's just when I got it. I don't know how to read the dates on Scentsy products. I don't know if these dates mean anything. So I'm just going with when I actually got the product, and I went through my Scentsy stash and labeled like all my things and put them in order. So this is my oldest. It's a sugar scrub in winterberry apple tea. I love the Scentsy scrubs 100%. They are totally my favorite. They are very like soupy in a way, like very much liquid on top, and the sugar settles all the way to the bottom. So you need to stir these before you use them. I've heard some people recently talking like, wow, this is really liquidy. You really have to stir it. If you don't and you use all the liquid on top, you'll get to the bottom and straight sugar. And then you're like, oh, now how am I supposed to use this? Like, you have to stir them up. Essentially what I do, because I just like let this sit on the bottom of my shower or whatever, and then when I go to use it, I'll take the lid off and do a good stir and then scoop out every single time. Like, I don't care if it's been 1 day since I've used it previously, I'll still stir it, just because I've had one of these that I used without stirring, and once I got to the bottom, it was straight up sugar, like 0 liquid left, and it was almost unusable. So I'm like, now I know I gotta stir this. So absolutely love this scent. I'm obsessed with it. It's literally like berries, apple, sweetness, a little bit of spice, but like sweet spice, almost like a spiced apple cider, but darker berries. Like, if you guys know winterberry apple tea, you know, but if you don't know, this is a bomb scent. It's not available, so I'm sorry about talking about it. It's not available in the sugar scrub. It's available in like wax and home fragrance, not body care. I'm so sorry. Maybe stay tuned, maybe coming in the future. Okay, I also, this is like not the oldest product I own, because some of the things we just talked about were probably the oldest products I own, but this is the oldest like Scentsy thing I still have that's consumable. It's my Snow Kiss Cranberry Scentsy Soap. So if you're like, what the heck is this? This is like bath soak. It is Epsom and pink Himalayan bath salts, and then it's fragranced, and this one is cranberries, white balsam, and sugared woods. It's a very, very Christmas scent. It's from November of 2020 is when I picked it up. It was released in like the holiday-ish collection, I believe, in 2020 with Scentsy. So she's a little old. I'm almost done with it. I never even told you the weight of my sugar scrub. It's brand new. It's 365 grams. This is also very heavy, the heaviest thing we have in here, and she's almost done. It is 409 grams, but I probably only have, like, it's all the way to down here. I could probably mark these technically. I may consider that, because I have a lot of scrubs I need to get through, or soaks I need to get through. I just, like, in the summer, I'm not as much of a bath person as I am in the winter. Like, I don't know who I'm trying to kid. I'm just, taking a bath in the summer is not the same as taking a bath in the fall and winter. I don't know why I didn't come to that conclusion when I was buying soaps and like bought so many. But like, I'm all the way to down here. If I could finish this within the month, I'd be super happy, but I've had it since November 2020. So moving on, because I only have 10 minutes before I need to try on the soap. Okay. I have hand soaps and pocket bags. We're kind of moving out of body care into hand care, if you will. Okay, so I have 4 of each. I have 4 hand soaps because we have the master bath, the kitchen, Jemmy's bathroom, which is our spare bathroom, and also we have a guest bath, which is like Corey's bathroom upstairs. So we have 4 sinks in the house, and then I have 4 pocket bags because I have 4 locations I want to put my pocket bags. So for the master bath, I currently have Coconut Daiquiri Scentsy soap in the bathroom, and it's about halfway. I marked these the best I could with my flashlight. This is currently at 169 grams, and I would say it's about half used up. This is my main focus soap. Like, I think honestly, from here going forward, every time I wash my hands, I need to be using this soap, because I don't want this to go into 1 more month. It's very summery, and I have my soaps. I cannot buy 1 more soap, even though like I'll probably buy the new Scentsy hand soap collection that comes out for the holiday collection. shouldn't be saying that after I just said I can't buy anymore, but like I got to. Personally, it's just like I need them. But after that, no. So I really need to focus on this one just because like I really want to get this style of hand soap out, and this is the oldest and very summery, etc. Do I need to say more? Like, this is my focus soap. So the end of the month, she's done and we're about halfway through. But if I feel like if I just really go to town on this one, I could get through it. So I honestly don't know if I'll be using any of the other soaps. Like, we'll get to that. Okay. So then at the kitchen sink, we have Scentsy Appleberry we're working on. This one is a bit fuller. Also, we're having a weird situation with the pump. I've talked to you guys about this before, and that's why I really want to work on these and just like get them out. But it's almost like when you pump, some of the liquid comes up onto the pump and it's like seeping around the pump a little bit. But this one's fairly full. Like I said, it's at the kitchen sink. It weighs 243 grams. Not as pressed to get through this one just because I really want to work on the coconut daiquiri. And then I'm also working on Cider Mill. And then this one is about literally at the exact same level of the Appleberry. And this one is like, has the best pump ever. I don't know if the liquid is just a little more thin, but it pumps flawlessly every time. This one is about the same height, but it weighs 236. So it almost weighs 10 less grams, but it's at the same height. That's what I'm talking about with the grams. Like, they probably weigh the same in ounces, but the grams, you can really tell the difference. They're about the same, but they weigh different. So I do like to have the weight. So I absolutely love this one. I never want this soap to end. Like, I love this. And then in Jem's bathroom, so essentially, why do we call it Jemmy's bathroom? Because it's her litter box bathroom, and it's the guest bathroom. Like, it's only the toilet and the sink. And honestly, we currently have the toilet off, or the like water turned off to the toilet in there. So like nothing even works besides the sink in that bathroom and then her litter box. So no one really uses it, but when I scoop Jem's litter at the end of every night, I will wash my hands at the sink, and I have Bath & Body Works leaves there. So I love the packaging on this. This is the only hand soap I have from Bath & Body Works that's like currently seasonally appropriate. I got it in the fall winter gift box with purchase, $35 discounted box, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, which I shared in a Bath & Body Works haul on my channel. But as soon as I got it, I was like, this is seasonally appropriate. I'm just going to pull it out and put it in Jem's bathroom because I want to. And so that's what I did. It's full. I mean, I only use it max once a day when I scoop Jem's litter box. So like, she's going to last a while, and that's why I put her out right away, because I was like, this is going to take forever. I'm not even going to wait to haul this. I'm just like putting them out as soon as I got them. And then that's what I did. Once a day. Like, that's not a lot. And I'm saying max once a day because like if Corey scoops Jem's litter box, or like say we get off kind of on our schedule and we miss a day, like say we do it in the morning one day and then at the night, like the following day, kind of like can get on a weird schedule sometimes. Or if Corey does it, because typically it's my responsibility, but sometimes Corey will be like, oh no, like you take off tonight and I'll do Jem's litter box. He's not washing his hands in that bathroom. He'll come to the sink and wash them. I know I have this hand soap in there that I want to work on and I want to like just experience while I'm there, so I'll use it. I don't think he washes his hands in Jem's bathroom. I think he soups her litter box and like does his whole thing, and then he'll just wash his hands at the sink. So whatever, it's fine. It's basically my hand soap at this point then. So that one just lives there while I'll probably like rotate all my other hand soaps. That one will probably just live in Jemmy's bathroom. And then I have 4 pocket bags to talk about, and I'm dropping one. Okay, anyway, so I have 2 that are the exact same, just because I think they're the oldest 2 in my collection. I didn't even really check the dates on these, but I think these are both from 2020, mid 2020. Gosh, that seems really old, but the dates are 0120. Good thing I have these to work on, because yikes, that is really bad. The new ones have the expiration on the bottom. These old ones don't even have the expiration, so they're clearly old. So I have 2 Total Softies, and I just labeled them in my notepad as Total Softy 1 and Total Softy 2 because they're the exact same and they have the same exact dates and everything on the bottom. The only difference is one I've just worked on a little bit more than the other. I hope you can tell that. This one's a little bit further down than this one. These are sometimes hard to see the lines on. The line's right there, and then this one, the line is right there. So this one weighs 26 grams and this one weighs 30 grams. Let me get through these and then I'll kind of give you an overview. And then I also have blackberries and basil, which this one's like fairly full. I don't even know if you can see the marking. It's like right here, right at that lip. It was kind of hard to mark. This one is 34 grams. And then I have never used this one, so I literally just pulled it out. It's champagne, apple, and honey, but for the sake of marking, I literally just made the mark like all the way as far as I could go up. 38 grams is like full, I guess. So I have 4. I have 1 on my like work keychain, which I just decided I'm gonna do. I used to keep 1 at my work desk, but I felt like having it actually portable on me would be so much more helpful. And then I have 1 in my Bath & Body Works like ID lanyard key card situation thing. And then I have 1 on my purse, so on the actual like side of my purse. And then I'm gonna have 1 in my car. So I should have brought the holder over here, but you know those holders that they have that actually like sit upside down? I'm used to have the full size pump in my car, but I feel like having one of these so I can actually work on these would be so much more useful. And then I could take the like full size and actually put it at my work desk. So that's what I'm gonna do. Those are all the things I'm gonna work on. I'm pretty sure I have 15 items in this project. Like I said, my most, like out of all these, I mean, I want to focus on them all, but if I can finish one thing before the end of this month, my main priority is getting out this coconut daiquiri hand soap. And then if I had to pick a number 2 that I really, really want to be gone, it'd probably be this guy. That was my fan stopping. I thought that was my food. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope some people are happy that these are back because, like I said, I've had a lot of questions about them and I kind of, like I said, put them off and was like, no, I'm not going to do them. And I don't know, I was kind of like, not negative about it, but I was just like, no, I'm not going to do them. But here I am, I'm back. So I think I'm going to do monthly updates here on my channel, not necessarily on a specific day, but kind of maybe like in the second-ish week of the month, kind of check in and see how things are going. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of get back on these and see some progress. So can't say that they'll be forever, but I definitely need to get through some things before I stop again. So thanks for your support. Thanks for watching me. See you guys in the next video. Bye.